Assalamu alaikum. What's going on, everybody? This is Iyari with the People's Champion. Not necessarily here to drop some wisdom right now. I'm here more kind of to rant, to voice an opinion, to maybe take some opinions. But what I'm seeing lately has been abuse of a term. And it's a term that for the longest of time, even before I was a Muslim, it is a term that I feel is null and void. It's a stupid word, in my opinion. Okay? Now that's just me. The word is anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism. I believe this term is stupid. This is just me. Now, I'm not a social scientist. I'm not a Jew. Definitely not a Jew. But I am somebody who could be accused of being an anti-Semite. So I feel like I have a voice in this. So from the various reasons why I think this term is stupid is because, number one, I take issue with Jewish people trying to make claim on the term Semite. Now, they've made claim to somebody else's land and they think they have a right to it, but you cannot make claim to the whole of Semitism. Okay, from what I understand, Semitism has nothing to do, to be a Semite has nothing to do with race. Kind of Jewishness has nothing to do with race either, because Europeans and Ethiopians are Jews. And anyway, so Semitism has to do with language. People that speak Semitic languages. So Arabs, Assyrians, the language that Jesus spoke, Aramaic. These are all Semitic languages. So when you say anti-Semite, why is it that it only applies to Jews? To me, it's not fair. It's not a good term. It's not a good definition. My engineering mind tells me that a definition is a definition, and that's what we all agree upon, and then we move forward. So if the origin of the word, don't tell me, in 1829, some German philosopher came up with this term. Listen, that's not my problem. Because that German way back in 1800s or whenever was not smart, that's not my problem today. They should fix this term. This term, I think, should be thrown out, because it's being thrown left and right, center, at all kinds of people, and it's being abused. Today, anybody that has an issue with what the state of Israel does is considered an anti-Semite. This, I believe, is oppression. I watched an interview with some rabbi and Candace Owen, and the rabbi seemed to be, in my opinion, he's moving the goalposts. He's basically saying that anti-Semitism is a term that changes based on a situation as time goes. So anti-Semitism in the 1940s could have been the outright, trying to destroy the Jewish race in Europe and subjugating them to the Holocaust. Then in 1950, it could be something else. Then in 1960, something else. And then in our time, it is basically whoever disagrees with Zionists, you're an anti-Semite. I think this is absolutely ridiculous. And basically, I'm saying I don't think anybody should care anymore if they're being labeled an anti-Semite, because it doesn't mean anything. The only thing it means is that you are against the Zionists, which I think is very sad, because indeed we do have people who have an unnecessary dislike of Jews. This is unfortunate, because now there's no real way for us to deal with these people. Because I'm of the opinion, I don't believe, as a Muslim, we should just hate Jews blanketly. I've been known to discuss this with many of my students. I'm on the record. I don't hate Jews. I don't believe Islamically it's allowed for us to hate Jews, as they are Ahl al-Kitab, they're people of the book. But what I'm not in favor of are Zionists and Zionism. And I refuse to submit, to bow down to this illogical term of anti-Semite just because it works to their favor to try to silence and subjugate people and their thoughts. I'm not with it. So that's my rant for today, guys. Let me know what you think. Put your comments down on the bottom. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me. If I'm right, you know, give me a like and thumbs up. As usual, I say smile, stay classy. Have a good day, folks.